Hello everyone, my name is Hillary Brown and I'm with the Intermountain TOSH Pilates program. And today we'll be doing a workout stretch class on the chair. Great for people who sit at a desk all day, just taking this time to kind of reassess your body, get into it and move. And the first video done by Rachel Day is more of a workout, where this is going to be more of a movement-based, a gentler, more feel-good. So how I would like us to start is facing our chair, and as you notice, I don't have arms on my chair, but all of this should be able to be done if you do have arms on your chair. Okay, and let's just get organized, and I like to think of our bodies in terms of containers or cylinders. All right, so just shift your weight forward and backwards, okay, over your toes and your heels side to side, and then I want you to stop directly center. Think of your legs as standing inside a container. I think of a Pringles can, all right, so you want your Pringles can to be directly vertical, right, and then your hips, okay, you want your hip bones and your pubic bone to be on the same plane. So I'm just curling my tail slightly and sticking my booty out so that I can find my neutral pelvis. So my pelvis is directly stacked on top of my Pringles can. And then the ribs, they have a front space and a back space and side spaces, which we'll talk about a little bit later. So to start and get organized, draw your front ribs toward the back space, but you're not rounding your spine, okay? So your ribs are directly stacked on top of your pelvis. And then go ahead, roll your shoulders up and down your back, okay? And then your throat is stacked on top of your ribs, and then your head is stacked on top of your throat. So you're nice and lengthened, okay? And I reference a lot earth and sky. So we want to feel the elongation by connecting our feet down towards the earth, and then lifting the crown of our head or the roof of our mouth up towards the sky. All right, so you feel that opposition, everything's nice and lifted and supported. Now I want you to imagine that you're zipping up a one size too small pair of pants from your pubic bone to your navel. Okay, and then you're gonna wrap a wide wrestling belt around your waist. So everything is wrapping center. Okay, inhale, nod your chin, and start to roll your spine down one bone at a time. Your tight pair of pants are still zipped. Okay, you'll bring your hands to your chair. You can either bend your knees slightly or as much as you need to. Okay, walk your hands to the center of the chair, and then we're going to go into extension. So lift your head and release the sit bones up towards the ceiling. My knees are slightly bent, my belly is still pulled in. Okay, and then you're going to exhale, round your spine, curl your tail, so it's almost like your forehead wants to meet your pelvis. And then you'll reverse direction. So we're taking your spine into extension, okay? And then exhale like an angry cat, puff up through the mid-back, pull your belly in, curl your tail. Inhale, flip inside out. Good, and then exhale, round through your spine. Good, stretching the low back, and you can pull your belly in to really stretch that low back. And again, flipping inside out. Okay. Tailbone wants to meet the back of the head. And then exhale, round your spine, pull your belly in. Shift your weight back onto your feet. Okay, you're going to start to curl your tail. You'll restack your spine one bone at a time. And then the shoulders will stack, neck, then head. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, arms open, press the air away, you grow tall, feel that elongation. Sky and earth, nod your chin, okay, like as if you were peeling yourself off a wall behind you. Keep pulling your belly in. You'll bring your hands to your chair. Again, you can bend your knees slightly to get there. Okay, and we'll take a couple more rounds of your cat and cow. So exhale, round your spine. Now see if you can articulate your vertebrae of your spine, one at a time, to do this. So I'm going to start with my tail, roll through my spine, head comes very last, release the tail, roll through my spine, into extension. One more, curl your tail, pull your belly in to do that, and then releasing. I think of your belly as like the Grand Central Station, and the hips as your engine. And then your spine is the rest of your train. So go ahead into your flexed spine position. Weight is over your feet. Then the grand central station communicates to the hips. So your belly pulls in and you communicate to the hips to start to spiral as if they have big dials on the sides of your hips. You're going to stack your hips first, and then the rest of your train, your spine, moves one at a time, shoulders, neck, and head. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. Interlace your fingers, okay? And then inhale, take a side bend to the right. Shoulders away from the ears. Restack those ribs one at a time. Okay, inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears and then slide them down your back. Over to the other side. And then restacking. Good, again, over to the right. And then restack. Keep your hips over your legs so your pelvis is still stacked on top of your Pringles can. Good, and then press the air away. Nice work. All right, we have our chair here for balance. We're going to do a bit of standing hip work. All right, so I'd like you to have the chair, I have it on my right side, so you can do whatever side. We're gonna do both. So shift your weight onto the leg that is closest to the chair, and then you'll hover your standing leg, okay? And then we're abducting it, so we're using your outer hips to stabilize and lift the leg away from you. So I heard a funny thing once of how to remember this, your abduction, abduction. When aliens abduct you, they're abducting you away, okay? So not that you have to remember that. All right, we're working a lot on the standing hip. Try and keep your toes parallel and straight forward. Okay, keep your containers stacked. Ribs are in, belly is pulled in and up. Okay, lift the leg up to the side and little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little circles with the heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now, externally rotate from the hip so the knee and toes follow, and then you'll internally rotate. Externally rotate, so still stay lifted out of that standing leg. We're not doing a sexy hip, so I call it. Okay, it's still nice and lifted, and you're just rotating that thigh bone out and in. I think of the barber pole stripes or candy cane stripes. Okay, good. One more. Externally rotate, little lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. I'm going to come over to the other side of the chair. Okay, so now my left leg is towards the chair. I shift my weight onto the left leg, lift the right leg up, abduct it out to the side. Okay, so keeping the hips stacked, watch the booty from sticking out as you lift your leg to the side. Keep your toes parallel and pointed forward. So almost think about lifting and leading from the heel, from the outside of the heel, okay, to keep that parallel. 2 more. Reaching through the crown of the head and towards the earth. Lift the leg up, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little circles. 5 with the heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reversing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. External rotation, internal rotation. External, internal. Really have it happen from the thigh bone, not just the knee and ankle. Good. Keep it turned out. Little pulses up, up, up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, so you can come behind your chair. I'm just going to turn mine to the side. Okay, cross your left ankle over your right knee, and then sit back into a figure 4 stretch. Now, you can also do this seated. Okay, so you'll take that ankle up and over, okay, and then hinge forward at the hips. Whew. Feel that nice stretch on the outer of the hip. Good. And then you'll place that foot back down. Switch feet. So if you have a hard time getting your foot up over your knee. Something helpful is you cross your ankles and then slide that heel up your shin, and then you can reach down and pick it up onto the knee, okay? So flex that right ankle, lift up nice and tall, take a stretch forward. Good, so notice I'm not rounding my spine. Okay, I'm lifting up through the crown of my head, so earth and sky, right? Earth is the foot on the floor, and then my spine is staying straight as I lean forward. Nice work, and then you can come out from there. Let's go ahead, take a stand, all right? And squatting, okay? It's the one thing we do every day getting on and off the toilet, all right? So I want you to bring your shins up against your chair, okay? And then we'll do a little preliminary squat. So I want you to stretch your sit bones back behind you, okay? And then keep reaching them back. And that's what's going to bend your knees, and you come into a squat. So the chair is there to help you stay in alignment, all right? And then you're gonna press through your heels to stand and right your hips on top of your Pringles can, all right? So hips come back first, okay? Then the knees start to bend. And then you'll press through the heels, grow through the crown of the head, earth and sky, pubic bone and hip bones on the same plane. Again, preliminary squat. Then the hips go back, and then the knees start to bend. Okay, dig through the heels to stand up nice and tall. One more. Hips go back first. Okay, and because the hips keep going back, that's what bends the knees. Okay, and then standing up, hips on top of the legs. Nice work. Go ahead and take a seat on your chair. Okay, sit bones are to the front edge. I'm going to turn it back to the side so you guys can see this. Okay, little roll downs. Hands can be on your thighs, on your hips, or out in front of you. Okay, inhale, grow nice and tall, earth and sky. Exhale, pull your abdominals in, and that's going to communicate to your hips for those dials to start to turn, and you're going to roll back just about halfway. Okay, keep your feet grounded, pressing down onto the floor. You may or may not touch the back of the chair. And then exhale, pull your belly in, stay in that rounded spine position. Pull the belly in, and then you're going to restack your spine one bone at a time. Okay, earth and sky. So plant your feet down, curl your tail. Belly is in, belly, belly, belly. Hips keep dialing underneath you. Inhale, pause. Exhale, pull your abdominals in. Forward fold over the legs, but don't collapse on your thighs. Start from your sit bones to restack your spine one bone at a time. Inhale, grow tall, earth and sky. Exhale, curl your tail. Make sure your feet are nice and grounded. Inhale, pause. Exhale, nod your chin, bend your spine, pull your belly back. Great opportunity to stretch through the low back. Inhale, restack. Nice job. Exhale, curl your tail, rolling back. Hold halfway. Inhale, open your arms to the sides. Exhale, pull in, squeeze your abdominals. Inhale, opens. Exhale, close. Make sure your feet are grounded. Inhale. Exhale, close, squeeze the abdominals. Two more. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze and round even more. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze, good. Inhale, pause. Exhale, curl your tail a little bit more to roll back another inch. Okay, inhale. Exhale, nod your chin and round all the way forward, and then restack your spine. Nice job. Hands can come to your thighs or knees. Okay, I call this hot car seat tush. You know when your car has been in the sun all day and you have leather seats, and you get in and your little butt is like whoop, and you just want to pick your tushy right up. Okay, we're going to activate your glutes in that way without clenching, which takes us out of a neutral. All right, so I want you to practice that. You're going to just lift. And then the opposite of hot car seat tush is pancake butt. You know when you pour your pancake mix into the pan and it spreads? Okay, so that's generally what happens when we're sitting, okay? So I want you to activate the glutes, and you're just gonna lift up about 2 inches, maybe, and then pancake butt. Okay, activate the tush, and then pancake butt. Do a few more, okay? I recommend doing this 10 times, 5 times throughout your day if you're sitting at a desk all day. Okay, because over time, our glute tissue hamstrings become so compressed, dehydrated, and brittle. Okay, and our glutes are one of our major supporters for our core, our abdominals, okay, which is our spine supporters. Okay, so strong butt, strong belly, they work as a team. Okay, do about 3 more. So I also call it party butt. Okay, so it's like everything's coming to the party, and then the opposite of that is pancake butt. 2 more. Party butt, pancake butt. Make sure the belly is in, party butt, and pancake butt. And then you can see if you can try and isolate your right and then the left. Right, left. Now, my feet are really planted into the earth. Okay, so I'm getting a nice elongation opportunity through the crown of my head. Okay, just 3 more on each side. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Nice job. Okay, arms come back out in front. 1 more roll down, or actually a couple more, right? And I want you to start with that party butt. So you're gonna pick your tushy up, start to curl your tail, and notice how that may help you articulate the hips and the spine. Good. Inhale, pause. Exhale, keep your party butt on. As you round forward, restack your spine. Hands can come out in front. Okay, now pancake butt. 2 more like that. Party butt. Curl the hips. Start to roll back. Belly pulls in. Inhale, pause. Keep the party butt on. Exhale, nod your chin. Party butt, party butt, party butt. And then restack. Now you can pancake butt. 1 more. Inhale, party butt. Curl the tail. Rolling back. Pull your abdominals in. Keep those glutes on. Exhale, rounding forward. Okay. Inhale, restack. Keep your party butt on. And then rest, pancake butt. Nice job. All right, I'm going to turn and face you. Okay. And you'll be on the front edge of your chair once more. Okay, and bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Use your thumbs to come to the nape of your neck, and you're going to just give yourself a little bit of a traction. Elbows wide. Okay, if you can't do this with your shoulders, then you can go ahead and cross your arms. All right, so here, ribs pull into the back space. I'm on the apex of my sit bones. Okay, so like your sit bones were mountains, you want to be right on the tippy point. Whereas when we were doing our roll downs, you're rolling down the backside. Okay, in between 2 panes of glass, I want you to side bend towards the right. And then exhale, use your opposite obliques to restack you. Inhale over to the left. Obliques contract to restack. So you have 2 sets of obliques. You have internal and external. Okay, your obliques work in all 4 positions of the spine. I just think that's super cool. All right, so my ribs are still connected in the front, so I'm still engaged in my upper abs. Okay, where all of our abs, our 4 sets of abs, attach right along those ribs. Inhale over and exhale, restack. Now I call this laterals. So you're gonna shift your ribs, shear them towards the side, and then take your side bend. I'm really rooted through my left foot here as I side bend to the right. And then my left obliques restack me. Okay, I laterally shift my ribs to the left. Right foot plants into the earth to side bend. And then I plant through my right foot even more to let my right obliques lift me up back to neutral. Inhale, laterally shift to the right. Side bend. Restacking, using those abdominals. Laterally shift to the left. Side bend. Good, restacking. Woo, one more set. It's a lot of ab work. Right, side bend. Plant through both feet, earth and sky. Get longer. Side, laterally shift, side bending. Good, restacking the ribs. Nice job. Okay, now switch your grip. So whichever finger was on the top, I want you to switch. Okay, and then you'll come back to that same place. All right, ribs in. Pull the belly in, give a slight drop of the tailbone. Okay, twisting. Bring your legs together, plant your feet onto the ground as if you were gonna stand up. Okay, so party butt. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. So think of your spine as a spiral staircase. You're just curling and swirling all the way up. Okay, so there's no deviation of, say, like a side bend. Okay, so you're growing tall through the crown of your head. Let's take one more set. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Nice job. Arms open to the side. I'm going to shift to the side of my chair. Extend one leg out. Okay, arms will come to a T. And then we'll side bend. And you're able to go a little bit deeper here because I have the support of my hand. Watch the shoulder and then make sure it's away from the ear. Go ahead and restack your spine. Wrap your hand around your waist. Lift up and look and stretch the other direction. Restacking. Arms open to a T. Inhaling up and over. Take a nice stretch. Restack your spine. Other way. Good. And you can look the way you're going. Coming back up one more time. Inhale, side bend over. Restacking. And over to the other side. Nice work. Great job. So we'll shift our hips over to the other side. Leg comes out straight. Okay. Both feet are rooted on the earth. And then side bend. Bend your elbow, your hand that's on the chair, that elbow will bend. Okay, shoulder stays down. And restack. Side bending the other way. And restacking. Abdominals are pulled in. Try and get longer and taller each time. So I feel a nice stretch through that upper side waist. And side bending. Restack. One more. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, restack. Inhale, side bend. Exhale, restack. Great job. Come back to the center of your chair towards the front edge. Okay, feet will be flat and firm on the floor. Open your arms to a T. Twist towards the left. I'll find the back of my chair with one hand. The other hand is coming to the outside of my thighs. Okay, notice if your knees kind of shifted. That means that your hips went with you. Now, think of your spiral staircase. You're going to plant earth, your feet into the ground, pull and press into your leg, and pull into the chair to spiral and twist, and see how far back you can get your eyes behind you. Okay, breathe. Inhale, grow nice and tall. And then exhale, arms open to the sides, unwind with control. Inhale, twist to the right. Nice and tall. Hands on the outside of the thigh, hands on the chair to give you a little bit of traction. Okay, keep your hips square. Make sure that your knees are lined up. Okay, inhale, grow tall through the crown of the head. You're pushing with your hand on your thigh and then pulling so you get a nice twist. Take your eyes far back behind you. Your eyes are muscles too. Okay, and then exhale, unwind. Arms out to a T. One more like that. Inhale, grow nice and tall. Twist. So I'm going to push and pull. Okay, opposition. So you push, pull, earth and sky through the crown of the head. Feet are grounded. One more breath. Coming back, arms open to the sides. Twisting again. Inhaling nice and tall. Eyes come back behind you. Good. And unwinding. Nice job. Let's take a forward fold. So you'll nod your chin, pull your belly back. You can just rest your chest on your thighs. Okay, and then let your arms just do little stirs here. All right, so everything is kind of relaxed. Okay, maybe you want to feel the sensation of pulling your belly off of your thighs. Okay, and let your arms come to still, and then you'll reverse directions. Just breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Good. Okay, here we go. Let your arms come to still. Grand central station, so your belly pulls in. Party butt starts to twirl the engine, and then your spine restacks one vertebrae at a time. I'm going to turn to the side. Okay. So sitting on, say you were sitting on the front of your chair, reach your hands back behind you. Okay, now lift your head, neck, and chest. You're going to watch a paintbrush go up the wall in front of you, and then watch it come up the ceiling. So we don't want to kink in our neck. All right, we want to keep a nice elongated shape. All right, so I think of your spine as a fire hose. All right, so when you lift up, press with your hands and your feet to go down to lift you up. Shoulders aren't up towards your ears, you're keeping them down your back. Okay, and when you look up to the ceiling, think about keeping your fire hose long so the fluid can flow instead of it being kinked. Let's do two more. Inhale, watch the paintbrush go up the wall in front of you. And then you're going to watch it come back towards you along the ceiling. Okay, and then watch the paintbrush go back to the wall in front of you. And watch it go down the wall. One more. Watch the paintbrush go up the wall. And then along the ceiling. Back towards the wall. And then watch it go down. Nice work. All right, come to standing. Okay. Interlace your hands behind your back. Roll your shoulders open. Okay, and then you'll inhale. Do that same paintbrush for eyes. Okay, as you lift your head, neck, and chest, watch the paintbrush go up. And then you'll slide your knuckles down towards the floor. Now, I'm not pressing my hips forward, so I'm crunching in my low back, and I'm not kinking my neck. Okay, that's really kind of stressful. All right, start again. One day, the heels of the hands will connect behind you. Goal, if it doesn't happen already. Okay, my feet are parallel, hip distance apart. Okay, now lift your belly. Watch the paintbrush. Now it's starting at the floor. You're going to watch the paintbrush go up the wall in front of you. And then watch the paintbrush come back overhead. Now the knuckles can slide down as you lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Okay, watch the paintbrush go down, back along the ceiling, and then down the wall in front of you. One more. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest. Watch the paintbrush go up. And then the paintbrush goes down. Nice job. Go ahead, let go of your hands, and you can just circle your arms. Okay. One, roll down here, nod your chin. Start to roll down one bone at a time. Belly button pulls in and back. Hands come to the chair. Okay, and then we'll take an extension and flexion. One more, just to kind of reset things. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding. Good, bend your knees slightly. Grand central station, so your belly pulls in. Your hips start to dial to come on top of the legs. Restacking. Nice work. Okay, so now, let's do a little bit of plank work, okay? Crazy here. All right, so hands will come onto the front of the chair, okay? And I want you to reach one leg back. Okay, make sure your booty is on, then the other. Now, the tendency is to sink in your shoulders. I want you to press away from the chair. So think of your shoulder blades as elevator doors. Okay, you're gonna close your elevator doors and then spread them open. Now, notice I'm not sinking in my back. I'm not sticking my booty out. One long line from your head to your heels. Okay, protract and retract. So retract as the elevator door is closing, and then protracting elevator doors open. Retract and protract. One long line from head to heels. Now, your party butt is on. Grand central station is on, really loud. Okay, maybe a slight tuck of the tail if you're feeling this in your low back. Good. One more. Protract and retract. Nicely done. Walk your feet forward. Sit your hips back. Keep your hands on the chair. Take a nice stretch forward. Great work. One more set. Okay? Weight is over your wrists. Walk one foot back. Squeeze your butt. And then the other. Now we're going into push-ups here. So what I want you to do is keep your shoulder blades still and just bend your elbows open to the side. Okay, so I'm not going all the way down to where my elevator's closed, my elevator door's closed. I'm keeping them still and stable, all right? Butt is up, party butt. Good, 2 more. Inhale, exhale, stretch and straighten. Inhale, exhale, stretch and straighten. Okay, check and make sure you're in protraction. Walk your feet forward, sit your hips back. Great job. With your hands on the chair, I want you to cross your right foot behind your left so your pinky toes are touching. Okay, and then walk your hands over to the left side of the chair, and if you can touch the floor, great. And then you'll walk your hands over to the left side. Okay, now roll the weight around the soles of your feet, big circles, and then reverse your direction. Okay, feeling a nice sensation along the right side body. Good. Okay, hands come back to the center, uncross your legs, and recross. So I'm going to turn and face you, okay, just in case you have any questions here. So pinky toes are connected. Now you side bend towards the back foot. All right, so this is where your chair is helpful, or if you have a block or a book, you can prop your hands up. Okay, and then roll the weight around on the feet, and then reversing circles. Just continue with deep breathing. Coming back to the center, uncross your feet. Go ahead, bend your knees slightly, pull your abdominals in, grand chancel station. Start to curl your hips. Hips stack first on the legs, then the ribs, shoulders, neck, then head. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, press the air away, grow tall, earth and sky, nod your chin. Start to roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Okay, just let your hands hang. Bend your knees slightly. Go ahead, do those little arm stirs. Shake your head, yes, no. And then you can reverse your circles. Let the arms come to still. Bend your knees a lot. Start to curl your tail. Hips keep moving to move the spine. Nice job. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, press the air away. Grow tall. Once again, interlace your hands behind your back. Okay. And then nod your chin. Start to roll down. Let your arms come up towards the ceiling. I feel a nice stretch between my shoulder blades and my back. Okay, bend your knees. Keep the heels of the hands connected. Okay, now bend your knees. Pull your belly in. Hips start to curl. Restacking. Hips first. Ribs, shoulders, neck, then head. Go ahead, lift your head, neck, and chest into that extension. Good, one more. Exhale, nod your chin. Pull your belly in. Start to roll down. Arms come up towards the ceiling if they can. Good. Inhale, pull the belly in. Exhale, curl your tail. Start to restack one bone at a time. Shoulders, neck, then head. Release the hands. Just let your arms sway. Let your hips sway a little bit. Okay? All right. And you are all done. Thanks for hanging out with me and moving our spines. So really good for your spine, especially if you're sitting all day, to move in all those 4 planes. So you have side bend and twist, flexion, extension. Okay, we've strengthened a little bit of the hips, a little bit of the belly, a little bit of the arms. So hopefully you're invigorated for the rest of your day. Thank you.